New polls show Bernie Sanders leading Hillary Clinton in both Iowa and New Hampshire. These are good results where you can see Sanders is ahead of Clinton, 49% to Clinton's 44%. That's Iowa. And Sanders 53% to Clinton's 39%. That's New Hampshire. I happily retweeted this tweet from CNN Newsroom. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to follow Representative Press and if you want to retweet this tweet. I don't know why more people don't follow Representative Press on Twitter. The reason this is a good thing is we want to prevent Hillary from winning the nomination. And that will only happen if we get enough people to vote against her. And the best bet right now is to vote for Bernie in the Democratic primary. I'm not talking about the general election, and I'm not talking about any kind of argument about lesser of two evils. I'm saying that Bernie Sanders is a superior candidate.
How do the American people know what's going on if the major networks are virtually blocking out any serious discussion, any mention of the agreement? Mr. President, supporters of the fast-track bill have told us over and over again that unfettered free trade will increase American jobs and increase American wages, but they have been proven dead wrong every single time we have had a trade agreement. In other words, we hear the same rhetoric. Vote for NAFTA, vote for CAFTA, vote for the free trade agreement with China. It's going to increase jobs in America, improve life for the middle class, and yet every single time the rhetoric around these past trade agreements has been proven to be dead wrong.
Bernie Sanders is a superior candidate than Hillary Clinton, and we want to prevent her from getting the nomination. We can worry about the general election later. If you're curious what I did in the last time in the general election, you can see this video here. So the best bet right now is for the Democratic primary to vote for Bernie, and we can worry about the general election after that. It makes no sense to sit on your hands and let Hillary get the Democratic nomination regardless of what you plan to do in the general election. So I wanted to share this tweet with you, and there's a video from CNN. I'll put a link to that in the video description, where Sanders says Clinton is in serious trouble. And I say, good, this is a video at CNN, which they have monetized. It's not too sensitive, it's not controversial, and he makes a good point. For example,
could Hillary Clinton lose Iowa again? Happened in 2008. She came in third, you might remember, and now with weeks to go before the first votes, and despite her campaign's best efforts, Senator Bernie Sanders is closing the gap with Clinton in Iowa, and he's still leading her in New Hampshire.
So you can see that full video by seeing the link in the video description. Please share this video with everyone you can, and let's get people motivated to go to the polls for the Democratic primary, because Hillary is a horrible candidate, and as I mentioned in a previous video, she performs weaker against Donald Trump than Bernie Sanders. So it's riskier to have her as the candidate. We risk a Trump presidency if the Democrats get Hillary the nomination, because the more people learn about this woman, the more unlikable she is. I don't know who these people are who think that she's a good choice. As that guy in CNN said, she's lost before against Obama, she can lose again. And I think the more people know about this woman, the more negatives will come out about her. And we really do risk a Trump presidency if it's between Trump and Hillary, because she can't really say she's on the side of the working class, but meanwhile Bernie can.
I don't take money from big banks. I don't get personal speaking fees from Goldman Sachs. Can you really reform Wall Street when they are spending millions and millions of dollars on campaign contributions and when they are providing speaker fees to individuals? So it's easy to say, well, I'm going to do this and do that. But I have doubts when people receive huge amounts of money from Wall Street. I am very proud. I do not have a super PAC. I do not want Wall Street's money. I'll rely on the middle class and working families.
And I'm not saying that Bernie is the ideal candidate, but he's better than the choices in the Democratic primary. You can ask me in the comments why he's not ideal, because I've tweeted about him before, and I could show you those tweets. Please use the YouTube tools to share this video with everyone you can. Let's get people motivated and not allow the elites to shove Hillary Clinton down our throats. You can use the YouTube tools to pass this message on. We can use the internet to counter the mainstream media's bias against Bernie Sanders. And check out these other videos here. And you can also set this to where you get email notifications when I upload a new video.